Back.
At center, Tony Bradley. At guard, continues Caldwell.
Welcome to a special, and let's go.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, it always has. You and I know that personally. Thank you very much. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bradley, and it's Ball in at the point. And for San Antonio, we've got Olynyk. He's out there with Jakob Poeltl. Murray out there with DeRozan. And it's Boyd in at the 2 spot. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their families?
It is always a challenge, no doubt. But sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Pass to DeRozan. Shot from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's LeBron, and he gets it to go.
Attacking the heart of the defense, LeBron doing his work inside the paint.
Inside, here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's LeBron. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Murray kicks to Poeltl. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's the aggressor.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable. That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bradley passes the ball. And the 3 off target.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Ball with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here's Olynyk. DeRozan with it. Poeltl trying to get open. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Here's LeBron. Oh,
yes. Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Ball against Murray. Fires from 14. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ball dishes to LeBron. Ball kicks to Davis. Back to Ball. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 1.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Now here's Davis. So the Lakers call timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Shake and Bake's checked in for the Lakers. Stolen by Walker. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Shake and Bake passes to Davis. Ball against Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shake and Bake. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Right side to Walker. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Ball. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Holmes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kick out to Walker. And it's Walker again missing. Lakers leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis, the pass to Shake and Bake. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, every year it feels like AD is a little more aware of what the defense is trying to do. Love that pass.
Davis against Johnson. Back to Walker. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 6. Live from the 8th. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Johnson is out there with Holmes. Then there's Derek White, and it's Walker in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Rose passes to Shake and Bake. To the inside. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Shake and Bake's got 6 in the quarter.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Steve, you look at the resume for Marc Gasol. 3-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion with Toronto, and gold medalist with Spain.
Kevin, not bad for the 48th pick back in 2007. An incredible career. And even when his playing days are done, in my opinion, we know he'll continue to make a difference.
Count it. And the Lakers lead by 14.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Olenek is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Here's Shake and Bake. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's Page. Another shot, and Olynyk finishes it off.
The hustle, the energy. It's why Olynyk is out here. Great work.
Mitchell finds Rose. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. As the Spurs taking it the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
From deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. Misses from short range. Mitchell dishes to Rose. From downtown. Rebound by Olynyk. Spurs trail by 16. White, wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Passes to Marks. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. White out. He's checked in for Marc Gasol. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Kicks to Olynyk. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Murray scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Howard. There's shake and bake. DeRozan defending. Rose gets the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 19-point game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. Mitchell against Murray. Mitchell kicks to Rose. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with the rebound. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. And the basket by Olynyk.
It's all about floor spacing. Every coach Olynyk has played for loves to use him in that role.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Marks. LeBron comes in for Shake and Bake. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And Ball subbed in for Mitchell.
And how about LeBron's strength? Flexing on the D by powering through the contact.
Walker's shot is off.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him. There's those handles. When Lonzo goes into his bag of dribbles, it's just fun to watch.
Murray against Caldwell-Pope. Murray, good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now the pass to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 17. And it's Murray with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Caldwell-Pope. And Pirtle sends it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball from long range. Kept alive. They shoot again. And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 17.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And a wide open look for Walker. The three-pointer no good. Shoots over home. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarter strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lake.
Thank you, Kevin. Here.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The difference in 10 points is staggering. This second, you...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James all out there with Caldwell Pope. And there's Davis. And it's Bradley in at the 5 spot. James finds Caldwell Pope. And they double up Davis. The tray. The kick out to Ball. Back to Bradley. Shoots over Pirtle. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ball, the pass to Davis. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lays it up off the glass.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
DeRozan, that's good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And as we've seen at the defensive end, Murray can rack up a lot of steals.
Greg, the reason why we know this. Long arms, quick hands, and once he picks it, he's off to the races. A tremendous open court player.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by James. Olynyk against Bradley. And Olynyk kicks to DeRozan. Over James. And it's DeRozan missing. Lakers leading by 23. LeBron James on the wing. He takes it in. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for their entire team.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to DeRozan. From down in the low post, it goes. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's Rose with the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the left wing, here's Page. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Page has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rose finds Davis. Back to Rose. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not lacking confidence. This is for sure. Rose enjoys catching and firing like this.
DeRozan surveying the D. On the wing, Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Page. And he drives in. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Both teams will make substitutions. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
Gotta be careful how you guard Davis. Given his size, he uses it to absorb contact.
And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Kuzma outside. For 3, trying to get open is Davis. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Shot's good by Walker.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Spurs pushing it up now for the finish. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And here are the Spurs. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Shake and Bake. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Derrick Rose. Back to James. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. James against DeRozan. Mitchell wide open. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Spurs.
DeRozan passes to Holmes.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Off target at the rim.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Walker. They get it back. Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 6.
Explosive athleticism. Murray usually showing it with the ball in his hands. But he can also just go get it.
And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Murray, Rashawn Holmes out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Boyd in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's DeRozan, and that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Kuzma. Good.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
LeBron James on the wing. DeRozan defending. There's Ball with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 18.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Marcus Gasol is checked in for the Lakers.
At the line for San Antonio,
And so Murray nails both of them.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
Kicks it out to James. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Boyd. And that one is hammered home.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Gasol no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lakers leading by 14. Caldwell Pope pass to Gasol. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He has slimmed down a lot from his rookie season. Marc Gasol still strong enough to power through contact.
And the Spurs making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Yes, that goes in. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Out to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Over Gasol. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And, Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Marks is checked in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's DeRozan. No good. Great D that time from LeBron.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Ball, the pass to James. Pulls it from the elbow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Outside DeRozan. to Murray. They need this one. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hurdle is terrific at positioning himself for these putback jams. He's a load down there.
James dishes to Bradley. Shoots over Pirtle. That one wide left.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Knocks it loose. Here's Marks. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Olynyk.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
James with some nice D. Lakers leading by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For Shake and Bake.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shake and Bake.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And that one is good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Shake and Bake. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Walker. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Outside Rose. Driving inside. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Page. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 25. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And the game pretty much over. Curious time out here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Puts it up. So it's Los Angeles with